But anyways,
with the winter.
We're doing some more Megaman World 3. And we were up to tier 4.
Oh yeah, you break, man.
Hey, Scotty. Fuck you, man.
Thank you for the points. No, I remember we had done actually a decent chunk of the tier already. Okay, we were up to this level. Teetering over by the edge by Kunosa Shiaka with a score of 42.60. And only an element. Oh, let's see how it... Why is it this music?
Oh my god, it's Mickey Mouse.
Mickey Mouse? First of all.
God damn it. That's...
I can't freaking believe I'm hearing Mickey Mouse Capade of all things.
What other shit we're gonna you're gonna deal with tonight?
Which is a game I strangely enjoyed at the time, but it's not that great.
Something I should try at some point. Oh. It's an E-tank over there.
And here's some mint flavored bits to cleanse your palate.
Oh my god!
Oh my god, they are there! God damn it! Can you talk to them? That's the perfect screen. No, go back to where you were. There, that's the screenshot right there.
Yep, take your screenshot, people.
Everybody get their shot right there.
Okay, bye.
You should show that this steel's like, what the fuck?
Okay, this is non-solid. Had to find out.
That's where it tricks you.
Oh, Jesus Christ!
I didn't even know that was gonna happen. Shit.
Neither did I. I thought it'd just go through the platform. Sadly, it did not. Oh, and now of course this time it didn't even spawn.
And now it's done. It's like red light, green light. There it goes again. Oh, they're perfectly placed enemies though.
Oh jeez.
Oh, that would have been...
Goddamn underarm farting robots. Oh god! It's going through.
Oh my god. Oh, why these guys? They're gonna start shooting. Oh. I wonder if the boss music is gonna be in this as well.
Please tell me yes. Please. Oh god.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna be stuck with this in my head now.
I know, that's music.
I mean, let's be honest, it's still a Capcom game. The music is still kind of catchy.
No complaints there.
Oh god!
Oh, it's a giant one.
What is this giant lyric? Ah,
fuck! That's something I would see in a fucking I'm Gonna Be the Guy game. God damn. Shit, now we gotta do this again. What'd you call it? Armpit, farting robots. Oh shit. Oh yeah, fuck your shit. Here comes the giant one's gonna come up. right after this, I believe. Here it is. There you go. The music. You were shooting to the music.
Again, it's catchy. I can't help
I
it.
know. No objection.
Oh, please tell me there's gonna be the boss music. Please tell me there's gonna be the boss music. Yes!
Yeah!
Yes!
Hell yeah. Oh, Gyro Man.
Thankfully, this is not like the actual game the boss music is from, so I'm not dying in one hit from touching the boss. Because yes, that was a thing in Mickey Mouse campaign.
I'll have to keep note on that whenever I play it. Unfortunately, the level clear music, yeah. Alright, here we go. Reach him shit.
Oh, we couldn't have the... Alright, Mick.
Or Mickey at this point of this level. This level gave me a very odd first impression, and a very weird boner. No idea what to make of that music. Anyway, at first it seems normal. If anything, it's really dull, focusing its efforts exclusively on simple enemy challenges, most of which can be annihilated with the Buster and good aim. It can also be the only part of the level you actually play if you end up finding the hidden teleporter, which I'm not sure how I feel about that.
Hidden teleporter?
Oh.
Huh.
Oh no, hidden teleporters? Ugh. After the checkpoint, we have the most precarious teeter-totters known to all mankind. Attached to railings that look like they should be solid.
Which is why I advanced a little bit before going on it. But, yep, alright.
The seesaw section is the most involved part of the level, and it's also really easy to mess up and die on the tiny platforms. There's a reason why Blade Man preferred spikes under his seesaws, and it wasn't just because they were pointy. And after that, the levels just ends. Kind of a neat concept, but this was bare bones in a lot of ways. Credit to Skullmit for being an effective turret that at least, and Giant Lyric for the sheer what the fuzzy barbecue.
What the fuzzy barbecue? Okay, I need to use this more now. What the fuzzy barbecue?
That should be quoted. What the fuzzy barbecue factor? That was pretty silly. Otherwise, though, this was just there, which I guess it's better than making me want to punch something.
I mean, true. This felt like less of a full stage and more like a small showcase of the Blademan seesaws. One which didn't even do that much for that matter. There's only one semi-interesting thing about this stage, and even then, this is a bit of a stretch to call it such. The enemies that are positioned to land on the seesaws as you ride it. That on its own could have been worth exploring for level theme. Maybe even have the enemies trigger the seesaw platform for that matter. It doesn't really work here though, given their only real purpose is to knock you into the pit below. Beyond that, I honestly don't know what else to talk about with this stage, given just how unfinished it feels. The giant lyric out of nowhere was kind of funny, and the seesaw's rail looking like solid ground certainly threw me off at first, so there's that I guess. Sorry, got nothing else for this one. It's just a very empty feeling level all around. Safety rail is not included.
This level has a certain cute charm to it, probably because of the whimsical music and the simplistic level design. The beginning half of the stage is rather lackluster, but it still serves as a fine way to introduce the enemies that be used throughout this stage. That being said, the whole teeter gimmick could have been handled better. Need a less confusing texture for the intangible rails, for one thing, and also less reliant on being hit once and knocked all the way into the death pit kind of challenges. Nice giant pixely lyric at the end. That was weird. Gyro Man is an appropriate boss for this stage, being somewhat sky-themed. Overall, not very much going on with this one.
So far, no one has called out the Mickey Mouse Capade music.
This is the highest scored one here. Between the cheery music, plain graphics, and simple challenges, my first thought was kid-friendly NES shovelware? The level grew on me after a while though. Enemies are introduced and reintroduced at a steady pace, and the main gimmick kicks in once everything else is suitably familiar. Granted, the opening stretch is dull even for a safe introduction. More varied architecture is warranted. The first skullments and curling nerves need a little more space to safely and completely communicate how they operate, and the first seesaw track is unforgiving. Still, there are well-timed power-ups to help the player through the first half, and the midpoint is right where it needs to be. The second half is tense, but fair, cleverly balancing fast combat with careful platforming. I would have added spikes below the first few platforms as sort of a safety net. A small weapon refill toward the middle, and some deterrent by bypassing the whole thing with Rush Jet.
Yeah, possibly like adding a wall or maybe even spikes, but anyways.
The enormous lyric is a hoot, and the obligatory big hopper at the boss gate pairs nicely with the bottomless pit to the left. Add Gyro Man and his intriguingly uneven floor to the mix, and you've got a satisfying end to the level. The secret area is cute, but the construction needs major tightening. And the teleporting is bewildering surprise. The background desperately needs clouds or a color gradient or something. The seesaw rails are a good start though. They look solid and not decidedly are not. Rip me. The foreground, however, is pretty neat. I appreciate the use of the eye-catching architecture rather than fancy tiles to punch up the art aesthetics. All in all, this is a pretty decent level. What it lacks is in flair and polish. It makes up for it in heart.
Okay, there's a few people that have mentioned a teleporter, and now I'm curious. So this level is playable. Starts to pick up a bit towards the end as you start to encounter falling seesaw, platforms, and curlingers, giving a legitimate and earned sense of danger at an otherwise fairly tame stage. After some consideration, I even like the large lyric, doofy as it is, but the stages feel very sloppy overall. Many enemies have little thought to their placement, and many of them legitimately cannot hit you. Some of the jumps feel very haphazard, especially when getting off the Snake Man cloud platforms. Aesthetically, the pure blue background makes the stage feel so empty. At least the foreground is consistently tiled. But worst of all, what few novel challenges might be there get repeated and copy-pasted immediately afterward. This stage is just dull, man. Gyro Man's new room doesn't add much to the fight, but it is appreciated. The haphazard layout does work in the fight's benefit for increasing Gyro's threat level. Honestly, I think the music choice might be my least favorite thing about the level. It was so obnoxious that it further sapped any fun I could have had. I think it was grateful the stage was just over by the end of it. Repeated visit for getting the review and score quickly led me to the mute button.
That's what I was laughing at. It's like, he's not a fan of Mickey Mouse Capade music.
No one actually mentioned that's what it was from. Now I'm just curious about this stupid teleporter that they mentioned. Maybe it was in
Oh! Those two spikes there.
Ah!
Huh?
Oh! Those are not real.
Oh
Wait,
shit!
what?
What?
Why couldn't I jump up?
Oh, invisible
Weird.
wall. An invisible teleporter. What the fuck? Yeah, there is a visible. Hold on, what's up with that? Dead. Oh.
I guess these balls are just freaking solid.
Yeah, solid balls. Look at that. Oh. I guess, I don't know.
I don't know, man. I don't know where that teleporter is. Oh, well, let's get a move on. I was locked up in here because I accidentally caused a teleportation accident. But I don't think whoever runs this place realized I can just teleport out. I can just leave my cell. I would book it, but I almost want to see how long it takes for them to realize their mistake. Okay, we'll go there afterwards. Do I need anything? No.
Did we show that off in the last stream? We did.
Yeah, briefly. But there is a secret level over there, so I'll be doing that afterwards.
Oh,
House
right.
of Fun by Smizek or Zizek. Something
Nice
like
name.
that.
God
42.80. 1 element,
wow.
5 tokens. Let's see what this is all about. There's a skip teleporter. Hey, enemy from Megaman 5 Game Boy. Oh, these are ice blocks. Interesting. Dang it.
There you go. Oh, it's
Oh
one
boy.
of those. Oh shit. No!
Thank you.
Fucking hell.
Good. Thanks. I don't need any of these. Oh god. Oh, I have none of the utilities.
Oh,
Great.
yike.
stop moving.
I'm gonna take a big jump.
That was it, right? Yeah.
There you go. Nice.
Oh
no!
no!
I hate that. Oh! That's not House of Fun, my ass. This is not fun at all. Oh, tokens up there. No freaking utilities, which blows ass.
Hey, Scotty.
Expected to jump there? It's gotta be that fucking height. That's crazy.
Ah, shit.
Oh, I see.
God, I just don't...
Right.
Oh god.
That's a little too close for comfort.
Ah, man. Shit.
That is fucking crazy, right? Why the disablement of utilities, you motherfucker?
I know it's it gives a challenge, but there's such a thing as going too far. Oh, you're right, actually. And that would probably work better. That was too late.
Oh, the tornado?
And now
Oh,
I didn't even
shit.
jump.
Fucking
Amazing. Like, I already am not a big fan of these Jewelman platforms, but removing the utilities...
That just really chaps one's ass.
Removing the utilities, removing frickin' that was too early. At least I got it.
At least, yeah. That one's out of the way now, we can move forward.
Yeah, this level is gonna play on patience, and oh god. I can see why there's a skip teleporter once again. She didn't jump!
God damn it.
I'm already on edge because of earlier in the night. Come on, yeah.
Right. Right.
Ugh. Oh god. Not dealing with you. Okay, thank god, it's a checkpoint, it's a checkpoint. What the fuck is this?
They exist. Oh, well.
And I think I already know where the freaking token is gonna be, and I hate it. Wait, that doesn't even work either. Why does this not work? It looks like you should be able to slide there. Yeah, I'm not waiting. Oh, goody! Thank you, Skull Amulet. What? You think there's enough insta-death around? Jeez. Well, at least all the tokens are accounted for now, but... Still not a fan.jpg. That's just plain rude. Oh god. You think there's enough death?
God damn.
Oh my god.
God.
okay, you can just barely do that. Hey, getcha.
Gotcha.
No!
Oh no!
Yeah, I can survive one of the lasers, but I'd rather not get hit by the fucking lasers.
Oh god. Oh,
Okay, bye.
Get out of here. Fuck off my shit. Oh, what the fuck? There you go.
No, it's
Goddamn.
right next to it. Ugh.
Oh, what the hell?
Oh, what?
Oh no, it's this boss again. It's your favorite boss. God damn. I was like, wait before it hits, and then we switch.
I still don't trust those two things in the middle.
I would not.
They're instead
okay.
I knew it!
They're where?
I knew it!
Yeah, good call on that, but damn.
Why? Why, level creator? Why do you enjoy instant death so much?
And why is this called the House of Fun? This is not fun. This is not
I mean, the house of quote-unquote fun, maybe, but not the house of
House
fun.
of Pain.
the House of Pain, yeah, this. Right, Mike. There we go. We're
Okay,
out.
thank God they removed the spice once you kill them. Oh god, that was bad.
Alright. Goddamn.
Alright, gotcha.
What do we got?
Giant metal. Comes with a built-in drone camera.
Drone camera.
Oh boy, let's see what. I think the name. Yeah, he's mad, and I can totally agree with this.
Considering the general atmosphere, I think the name's meant to be ironic. Most of the design here falls into one of two camps: boring or frustrating. Boring applies mostly to enemies. They tend to just be in the way, with no real effort to engage the player. This might have worked in the guts lift or hover sections, but you can just wait out the guts lift without issue. And the fire totems with the hover either plain cannot aim or they're annoyingly accurate. No middle ground.
True that.
The frustrating camp is the pendulums and magma beams, and
Yes,
it's where I had
very
some
yes.
issues. Pendulum platforms are okay by themselves, but combining them with the magma beams as soon as the third platform is pushing things, pendulums are not that easy to control, and as the designer you can assume everyone has played Mega Man 9. There's no real opportunity to get used to things before you're thrown in the fire, and that will mean a lot of annoying death, combined with the lack of utilities and some really annoying tokens, and this boils over into a problem. Lack of utilities warrants a special word of advice. Don't do this! A player with options for how to succeed is a happier player, and removing options that frequently and I can't even.
Antithetical.
Yeah, thank you. And the Mega Man operates. To how Mega Man operates, especially since for this level in particular, the most powerful utility for breaking it clean in two is still very much available, and was the only way I had the patience to get the tokens at all. Beyond that, this place just feels unpolished. The frustrating camp isn't the only piece with poor introduction, just the most memorable, and the boring elements tend to be strewn without much evidence of thought. I also take some issues with the ice telegraphing, painting girders blue and white doesn't automatically make them icy. It took a few girders for me to really catch on, and they've made the boss fight far more aggravating than necessary. Overall, I didn't have a fun time. This needed a lot more polish than what it got.
Oh god, I haven't even noticed that the boss had those freaking icy platforms. There's some decent ideas here as far as enemy and gimmicks combinations go, but when it comes to the execution, this level goes way overboard. Things don't start out too bad though. Some of the enemies and gimmicks have decent introductions, save for a few here and there. The slipper girders come to mind since it's pretty easy to miss out on their functionality the first time you see them. All was going well for the most part, at least until the magma lasers showed up. Mixing those lasers with the jewel men swings is a nice idea in theory, but its use here definitely could have used more restraint. Trying to sync up the swing with an opening in the strictly timed laser quickly goes from tense and engaging to outright frustrating very quickly. This is especially so for the second and fourth token, which quite frankly has way too much of the player in terms of timing and precision. Funnily enough, the part after the first magma laser section isn't anywhere near as bad. It's a pretty small chase the platform segment, and while I'm admittedly not too much of a fan of those, it was still pretty tolerable compared to what came before. I can't really say the same for the final stretch of the stage though, which includes some really nasty enemy placement. The worst of these has to be the Kakinba tank. Kakinba tank? Whatever. On a swing towards the end. Okay, yeah, the big guy with the shield.
Okay.
I don't know what's expected of the player here other than to jump on the swing and pierce it to death with laser trident, or sit back and use spark chaser, because any other method seems to end with taking an unavoidable hit or falling off. It strikes me as a section that wants to be brutal simply for the sake of it, which is unfortunately how a majority of the stage plays out. Yeah. Omelette! Fun house, but can he be trusted?
Where's the house in it? And more importantly, where's the fun? As I've been saying, what the fuck is this level? The swinging platforms combined with the lava pillars can be really irritating to get the timing right. It doesn't help that Rush and Magnet Beam are disabled for whatever reason. A tip for level designers: please don't take away options from the player that just because you want them to do the challenges legitimately. Especially when said challenge winds up being so precise and constrained. I had a lot of trouble locating the first token because it is hidden away in a room where there's no natural indication that you can scroll into it. Not approved. I like the little joke with the Octo Generator mini-boss where you can pretty much trivialize the fight with the shielded dudes it spawns because the bullet ricochet shenanigans. The rest of the level is fine, but the abundance of swinging platforms and lava shooters just kinda make the whole experience somewhat miserable. The final section is where it is established that you can jump across the lava shooters, but then it's not actually the right path to go on, the final part of the session. So, that was a bit awkward with the false guidance. The Grey Devil has a very wonky vulnerability window that it's just not fun to fight against. Though, of course, it's made worse here by adding damage spikes into the arena. Fun indeed. At least the music is actually fun and energetic. A nice rendition of a Super Meat Boy track.
Oh, that's what it was? Okay.
The colors could use a bit of more saturation, though. The choices of tile sets were just fine otherwise.
Alright.
Instant death challenges involving both precision platforming and precision timing, spanning areas so wide that blind jumps and disorientating back and forth screen shifting are unavoidable, without any of the usual utilities to ease the difficulty when needed. On a first playthrough, this was one of the most unpleasant levels in the contest, making me distrust houses and fun. On the second playthrough, knowing what I was in for, the difficulty was almost bearable, but levels should be designed to make it beginners into experts, not to punish beginners for being beginners. The first stretch teases a halfway sensible learning curve, which promptly falls apart when the level begins bombarding the player with one-off enemies, and advanced gimmick setup that leave no room for error. It's a half-minute wait if you miss your line-guided platform, and the timing of that in that section makes it especially clear that the level is intended to be played in a very specific way. But the climax is a deadly surprise of count bombs and rising and falling platforms, which were only seen for half a screen and half the level ago, leading into a thematically irrelevant boss fight. Lack of enjoyment aside, I don't see how this qualifies as a house of fun. I was expecting an amusement park vibe mirrors, bouncing floors, assets from Clownman's level, wacky architecture, whimsical decorations instead of functionally minimalist ones, colorful music instead of something that feels like I'm scaling a mountain, etc. I do like the checkpoint placement, the look of some of the backgrounds, the creativity of swinging platforms, plus magma lasers, and the trickiness of the token challenges. The fact that the spikes in the boss chamber blow up with the boss, and the opportunity to swing enemies off the platforms into spike walls. Several good ideas here, but the execution makes me weep in agony.
Yeah. This ended up being a long one, I'm afraid. Okay, so House of Fun, huh? I can think of a few other F words that would better suit the state, like fiddly, frustration, falling, maybe even heck.
Wait a minute.
It's probably supposed to be the other F word that we're not supposed to say.
Heck.
I suggest anyone playing, especially those that like to go in Buster au Naturel, bite the bullet and just use the weapons. Because that is the only way this gets remotely close to its namesake. And honestly, if the fact the level required that is communicated up front, I can get behind that, but frustratingly, it just isn't. I don't think it was even the level's intention, seeing how all the rush and magnet beam utilities got disabled. So anytime enemies show up, their entire shtick is up to either drag out the length of time between the checkpoints and whatever pit Megaman found himself thrown down, or be completely out of the way chugging projectiles as the player tries to awkwardly time themselves on the Jewel Man swings, paying attention to the magma streams, only to get conked on the head the moment they jump, so Megaman goes down yet another pit. If the actual Jewel Man magma stream challenges weren't this awkward, maybe, just maybe, the enemies wouldn't keep making the player feel like a right wazuk. Probably a British expression that I don't know. Because oh boy, this combination of gimmicks is the furthest thing from fun I can think of. So, making use of the Jewel Man swings require a fairly sizable attention from the player to use, right? It is not exactly the most basic of gimmick, and the player needs to keep track of the combined momentum and timing. The magma beams also require timing, right? You time away between them based on the visual cues and sound effects combined. In the source game, these were used on flat, often static screens, and were still a bit of a nuisance. Know what makes it really hard to keep track of either of those things? Being on the bloody swings that move said magma beam generators off and on screen, thus blindsiding the player as they swing right into a beam that they could neither see or in some cases even hear coming. It's especially cute when you're between magma beam and on a swing. Very cute. Also cute is the first long corridor of this combination, ending on what has to be the tightest jump in the stage. Megaman saw that particular pit many times, as he just barely missed the jump onto the concrete platform. The tokens and even the end boss of this level are also a nuisance, but that's par for the course. The only thing that stops this becoming untenable is thanks to Tornado Blow and Ice Wall, You can help manage these difficult screens with the other weapons getting rid of the worst of the enemies. The judges will, by the end of this, decide on whether or not stages get a skip. I'm an hair away from suggesting it, but it doesn't quite get there for me. But we'll see what everyone else decides. Clearly they all decided, fuck this level. That said, as you may have guessed, I did not, in fact, have fun in this house. Way too overboard with the goddamn magma lasers. Good god damn it.
I know. Way over the top on that.
Alright, we already talked to these guys at the end of the last stream. Did I talk to the car? Oh. Right. Now I remember. But there's 1 element and 5 nickels in this special stage. I have a tale to tell, worth your while. A tale of the bandit varmint with terrorized poor dear Mexico. Give me a drink, I'm parched. An M-tank would quench things nicely. Magnum Man. Ooh. Gun. Oh. Barbaro, you scare off my brothers. You won't get away with this. So one of the stage I made to give out to prospective judges, see their reviewing style, etc. Magnum Man was designed as a test to see if judges would be unduly kind to a level that had custom asset. The level was created really quickly. The first build had minimal testing. In fact, the original that got sent out originally was pretty glitchy in general and had lots of error, of both the intentional and unintentional kind. That said, this version has been polished up quite a bit. Level design is more or less the same, but has seen bug fixing, balancing, and aesthetic changes. Quite a few additions as well, such as a previously unused mini-boss, and even a redesigned Robot Master. And no, this stage was not a reference to Sheriff Man. I just had a bunch of assets lying around to work with. Knowing all this, how do you judge it? So far it seems fine. We'll have to wait and see once we finish it. Ah, jeez. Some of the IDs are really interesting, I gotta say. El monstruo, no, go away. That. Good lord. Interesting. Let's just play it carefully. Haha! Oh hey, it's my face. Very nice level so far. Well, I recuperated my M tank. They are slightly out of place, yeah. Aha. Oh, jeez. Okay. Oh boy. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Oof, okay. This is all over the place. Oh boy. I thought maybe you could break that.
Alright. Get out of here. Bastard. There we go.
Oh, I think that was his weakness, guys.
Awesome. Oh, you got a costume.
I feel like that's probably a relics of testing. That's probably a spark.
Ooh, an Ace Spark costume. Yeah, you should, you should go. It'll be Ace Spark.
Hey, a burb. Can't stand the indignity here. I'm going to do through all this effort to commit a crime. Should at least be put in a full cell, not a bird cage. This is another embarrassment. Alright, I forgot about this. Kill you to wait until after I'm finished my daring escape before aiming through those random holes.
Come on down.
Thank you for the gift, sub.
Subscriber on the PanAnning
Yeah, baby.
Oh boy, okay. Arcane Man, Chaos Tower, CERN HQ remains. With a score of 43 on the dot, and apparently Ace Park actually kind of enjoyed that one because he gave the best score here.
Like you said, you should be Ace Spark here.
Yeah, but I need to go back to the costume shop. Alright, I have a spare capsule, but I need at least 2.
Beep beep.
The thing is, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to buy it anyways. Devwin. Yep.
He's in the mirror. The surprised look.
Furry confirmed. British, possibly.
To the jailhouse.
Now, the problem is, I have to do the whole run around to get back there.
That's alright. He needs his exercise, he needs to get ready. There you go. Shortcut.
Okay, anyways. Going back to this, 1 element, 5 tokens. And there's a skip teleporter.
Oh, what the hell?
Arcane Man the Vanisher, a robot created by CERN Robotic Division and Quantum Physics Research Division, led by Dr. Neutrinus T.H. Gray, for the purpose of observing and collecting data of quantum physics behavior normally not understandable by humans' observation. One day he goes berserk for unknown reason and causes many people go into coma. So they have a comma on them now. Now, because that's not how you write coma. Anyways, now we have taken over the CERN HQ and about to do something with the collider. Someone have to stop him before it's too late.
Oh, no.
I just made this stage for fun. I hope that everyone can enjoy the stage to the fullest. Don't take the stage too seriously. We have exam tomorrow. Any?
Nani?
Oh wow, they reduced the HP on Joe's.
Got a magnet symbol there.
Yeah, I see the magnet beam icon. I'm not sure why.
I'm using the magnet beam on it, I think.
Oh.
Oh. That's great.
Oh, okay. That's a really interesting mechanic. That, however, can go fuck right off.
Oh, I see. God damn.
Whoa!
Whoa, they got the magnet shit. Oh no, it's the guy up top. Like a black hole kind of weapon. Oh, they got a block up there. Interesting.
Yeah, jeez.
Oh, there's a token up there. I think you should use the magnet on the top.
Ah, damn it.
Oh.
Oh, now that I know I can actually block the quick lasers with this.
Question is though. Oh, there you go. There's nothing else.
Honestly, I'm enjoying some of the gimmicks for the stage, but
Oh, I hate the
again,
fucking black hole.
more reliance on insta-death, which that I don't agree as much with.
Oh,
What was that? What?
what the fuck? Oh, what the hell? What mumbo jumbo is this shit? Was that soul body up there?
Oh god, you know what that is? It's a fucking shit from Megaman X6 that I fucking hate. You know, one of the nightmare things.
I was also thinking it was like the soul body, but yeah, nightmare.
Okay, so when you go in those things, it switches between the blue squares being solid and the yellow triangles being solid. Good to know.
That's interesting.
Which is why this is non-solid now. The greens are always solid.
Alright. Anyway, I'm gonna say some hi to some folks. You all take care.
Later.
Okay, so now the blue square should be non-solid. I
Oh,
forgot
shit.
there was a hole there.
God damn it.
This is another case where, yeah, I can definitely see why this got a skip teleporter.
Okay. That's not too bad, it's just
That's probably spikes. Looks like a finger, though. A finger pointing up.
interesting.
God damn it. Fucking soul body bullshit.
Oh, body. Oh, body. Aw.
Probably need to do all of these, so... Yeah. I hate having to wait so much, though.
I'm already confused just looking at this shit. I'm like, I would fail at this so many times.
Like, the gimmick is super interesting. Don't get me wrong.
I like it though.
But it is
honestly,
confusing as all get up.
You did say kindly, please don't take my level too seriously. Okay, thanks. What the fuck was that?
Why is this cat throwing Dr. Wily's running away? Okay, that was good.
Naughty the fuck. Checkpoint. Alright.
Trippy.
The funky colors, man.
What?
Oh, that's... No fucking way. Why is Yoku telling... Oh shit. Yoku teleporters, I've never seen that before.
Shit.
There you go, get in there. Oh, what the fuck? Huh?
Okay, this is probably where these return you to.
Yeah. Gotta fall there. Oh my god.
Fucking excuse me.
Oh no. Oh, that's right here. Okay. Dude, like what? Oh! Oh, there's a secret there.
Yep.
Oh, token. Ah.
Man.
Oh, I see how it is. Alright. I see your shit game.
Fuck.
Oh. No!
Excuse me?
Pixel perfect bullshit.
Excuse me?
Game, please? There we go. Oh, good. Good. Oh shit.
No.
Oh, why? Why? No fucking way.
No!
No!
Son of a bitch!
No! You know what? Fuck it, yeah, let's go around it. Oh,
Fuck!
There you
Yeah,
go.
fuck your shit.
I just imagine you collecting it and you just flipped off the freaking screen. Oh, the finger. I take it those are spikes.
I'm guessing they are.
Yeah. Oh, black hole.
Son of a
Black
bitch!
hole.
S-
At least you got a checkpoint though. Go quickly. Ooh. Yeah, okay.
Son
You
of a
need this
bitch!
That's crazy. Yo, that's crazy. Oh
Alright.
shit!
I kind of forgot I got hit by this stupid laser.
Yeah. Money spark. Time to work out. Alright, we golden. We just gotta get through that. Ah, more of these. Oh no, black hole, black hole, black hole.
Get the fudge out of here.
Oh, okay, so triangle is the... Oh, look at that. There we go. Oh. There. Oh, what the fuck? Who's that? You can't see. You can't tell by its eye.
Is this the level's dev? I don't freaking know.
I guess I don't know. Maybe the
Damn it.
maybe the
At least there's no insta dead in these rooms.
Ew.
Ew. My thoughts exactly.
yeah,
Give me that.
maybe the judges know who that face is.
Oh god.
Oh! Oh shit. Oh, the mid boss. There you go. Nice. Oh, what? Oh,
Excuse
black
me.
hole. Of course it would be a fucking black hole.
Why though?
There's one to blame. Is the dev of this this level. We have to shoot the middle while the fucking. Oh shit. Alright, comes the black hole. Alright, there you go. Whoa. Oh!
Ah, I'm out of freaking frizzle fuzzle.
There we go.
Okay.
No. These things need to die. I feel like I've heard this music before somewhere. I don't remember.
Missing a token.
Oh.
Let's just vanish together.
What the fuck?
Excuse me?
Oh! He took your shit. The fuck is that? Oh, I see. It temporarily disables your...
Oh, it even disables my slide. Stop it! What?
Wow. That's crazy. That's an insane boss here. What the fuck? Oh, there it goes again. I think he's gonna disable it. Yeah, he did. Ah. What's up with the super uber boss?
Get me out of his range!
I mean, that's still... Yeah.
What?
Oh no, what?
The fuck?
What was that? What was that instant move?
What is this garbage? Like, there's no way to avoid any of this.
Right.
Why does this sometimes kill you?
I don't get it.
That I don't get. I have the skull amulet. Ah, man. Not what I wanted to use.
Rip.
Fucking course. Well.
No.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do?
That's way too over the top on that boss. Oh. Heal up if necessary.
Tabarnak.
There you go. Oh.
Don't tell me there's a second form.
Please don't. Oh. Oh no.
Who the hell would make it this far? I know you said don't take this too seriously, but come on. Had to run Collider. What is going on? And now there's low gravity. The grand scheme. I'm kind of reading in diagonal. Honestly.
This levels took its toll on you. Oh. Gosh. Oh.
Okay.
Oh man.
And it's Star Ocean's 2's final boss team.
Is it really? Yeah. Oh, nice call. Good call on that. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Don't be ashamed to burn them. I know you want to save them up, but do we really want to deal with this shit any longer? Okay, I guess he's got that shield though. Oh boy. What? Doppelganger. Which one's the real one? Or you have to get one of them out.
Oh man.
You gotta do what you gotta do, man. Oh, that works. Alright. Tornado blow when that happens. That's no bueno. The platform is gone. Oi!
Can you not?
What the fuck is up with you? Chill the fuck out, man. I mean, I'll give it that. It's a pretty cool boss fight, but goddamn.
It's too much.
Right, it does nothing. So, oh, watch it, watch it. Ugh.
Fucking hell!
Oh, he's got that fucking shield. There we go. Got it. Hmm?
The hell is even going on?
I don't even know. Oh, look!
Well, there's a final token at least.
Angels really exist. Oh, be careful, yeah. There we go. How about no?
No
How
thanks.
about...
I'm good. Yep, Star Ocean 2.
Oh, look.
Again, wrong comma. I don't know about that. I don't know about that.
34 minutes. And Ace Spark actually liked this stage.
Which, I'm curious to see what he has to say. Which I guess is all we're gonna be ending the stream. He's
What
confused.
was that about? This level is so completely weird that it defied explanation on my first playthrough, taking at least 2 or 3 runs before I could begin forming my opinion. Well, that's great for memorability. It's largely to the level's determinant. No Mega Man level should be this bewildering on a first run. Fortunately, beneath the omnipresent and chaotic aesthetic is surprisingly playable level. There's an assortment of enemies, including some from Mega Man 11, but only the shadowy clone holograms and the Black Hole Joes really stick out significantly. The rest are basically just obstacles. The holograms? Memorable in a good way. They make a fine obstacle during the star fields. The Black Hole Joes? Their suction is too strong, and they have too many gotcha moments for force beams. As for the gimmicks, they have solid concepts, but their execution is usually either excessive or confusing. The force beams are on the excessive end, and the giant beam room is very repetitive for its sheer size, and the gotchas can be irritating. The starfield, meanwhile, is on the confusing end. Putting it bluntly, slightly fading in the player is a horrible way to telegraph that the triangle and square solids have flipped, which is and isn't solid. And that terrible tail ruins an otherwise effective room.
Oh, there was a tail? Okay. I didn't see it.
An otherwise effective room. As thankfully the galaxy portals are playing great from start to finish, so the stage design ends on a high note. The boss fights are no less mixed. The Wily Cat is a welcome break after the Starfield, not to mention hilariously silly.
Yeah, I did enjoy that one at least.
The Howduron's got an excellent concept, but its arena is painfully cramped, and it's how to dodge the screen clear isn't exactly well clear. Use the portals, but the real weak point is Arcane Man himself. His first phase could work, but his tails are too fast, and his grab's ability to insta-kill you is poorly conveyed. His second phase is a struggle to control thanks to everything pulling you everywhere, making a rather chaotic jumble. And his final phase can get spammy with the shot-blocking black holes, even if it's really the easiest of the 3. All in all, it leaves a bitter taste going into the lore dump. But to end things on a high note, the token sections are quite good. 3 is one of the highlights, offering one of the only threatening wall blaster or 2s I have ever met. And the only real complaints I have is that 1 could be a little glitchy, and 4 is a smidge obtuse. But my highlight of the level has to be Aether Man, as he's far better boss than his minion. Yes, he hits hard and has several health bars, but you have a respawning tanks, lots of dodge room, and his telegraphs for the most part can be recognized from anywhere. He's still a bit rough around the edges, particularly the arrow portal and his half health phases, but ultimately, I've had fun with this fight. I just wish the dialogue wasn't so lengthy. Y'all super lucky to have a cutscene skip, because we didn't get that in judging. Overall, I've had more fun with this than I expected to. I can't say it's a very good level, too many spots that are rough around the edges, but it's an experience that I'll not soon forget. I even say that I look on it fondly. This
is a very awkward level to talk about. Not because of its design and functionality issues, although those certainly don't help. Rather, it's because this is a level with tons of potential. There are some interesting concepts here that obviously had a lot of effort and creativity put into them, but are ultimately brought down by bad execution. Barring the rather odd visuals, things aren't too bad when you initially drop into the level. A few things like the movable blocks, laser generators, and the yellow star Joes are introduced fairly well. Granted, the blocks are a little glitchy if they get too close to a screen transition. I had one situation where the block consistently zipped along the ground whenever I re-entered the screen. But other than that, everything was okay for those first year screen. Where things starts to take a turn for the worse is when you reach the colored block rooms. These are some of the most visually disorienting segments in any Megaman stage I've played. The only hint you get as to whether or not the square and triangle blocks are tangible is a slight fading effect on Megaman's sprite after entering a portal. The background being filled with constantly moving stars only add to the visual overload. While I did eventually figure out how it works, it doesn't change the fact that this section has some incredibly bad conveyance, which makes it doubly frustrating for anyone going it blind. The rest of the segments following these rooms were thankfully a lot more tolerable by comparison, but still had their fair share of issues. First, there's the Galaxy Portal segments. The Yoku variants of these are an interesting idea, and I'd be lying if I said I didn't at least have a bit of fun with the parts involving them. I can't say the same for the moving and rotating ones, however. Dealing with them felt more tedious than anything, mostly due to the strict timing and spacing involved, and ultimately getting set back a couple multiple times in a row because of it. Yeah, I noticed. That aside, the only other part of the level that struck out to me was a screen with a force beam in the center and a black hole Joe on the other side. You can very easily die the moment you enter this room because the Joe will immediately start pulling you towards the force beam, which to me indicates either a lack of care or playtesting. As minor of a section as this may be, it's still a pretty glaring issue. And then we have the bosses. The Tama mini-boss certainly caught me off guard at first. I definitely wasn't expecting a serious Sam reference, but I can still appreciate it. That said, it's still oh, so I guess the Dr. Wileys were explosives? That's my take on it anyways. That said, it still ended up being a pretty straightforward fight, and probably the most enjoyable of the bosses of this level has to offer. As for the second mini-boss, while his first phase is tolerable, the second phase left a bad impression right away when it suddenly dragged me into the center pit for an instant death. Yeah, I noticed. It also has a full screen attack that's incredibly finicky to avoid, essentially forcing you to jump into the portal at the last possible moment before the attack goes off. Oh, so that's how you were supposed to avoid that, okay. After that, there's Arcane Man. Besides obscuring the screen in his second phase and being generally chaotic to fight, his battle goes from annoying to infuriating due to one thing, his grab move. Getting hit by this locks all your weapons and it disables your ability to charge and slide. This is straight up awful to force on someone during a boss fight. It would be one thing if you could knock him out of doing this, like Magma Centipede from X2 for example. But to my knowledge, there's no way to mitigate this other than to either get hit by the grab again, or just avoid it outright. All of this either made even worse due to a bug that keeps your abilities locked if you die from this attack, which is likely given how much damage it does. By comparison, the optional boss is much more tolerable, strangely enough. He did glitch out on me at one point when one of his Arcane Man clones fell through the floor, and his fight is still a bit of a mess. Mostly due to visual overload from way too many effects going off, but it was nowhere near as annoying to deal with than the main boss. I actually kinda had fun with him, to be honest, and to me that's probably the most bittersweet note to end this level on, because like I said before, there's unique ideas in here that could make for a fun and interesting level if they were more refined. To the level maker, if you ever do go back and make a more fine-tuned version of this stage, then please let me know, because I'd really like to see how that would turn out. Okay, I kinda agree with all of this. There's some good ideas in here, but yeah, a lot of the execution leaves something to be desired. Especially that first big boss. God. Instead that bullshit. Entry 007, Arcane Men review.
007. Summary. A detailed document compiled by the analyzer in Magmanimal Contestula Dr. Fake Name Opachi. The following document details the afterthoughts of Dr. Patchy's exposure to the submission titled Arcane Man Chaos Tower. Stern HQ remains. Document start. Oh boy. This stage. Why are these so fucking long? First off, that's quite a mouthful of a stage name. Definitely grabs the attention. Tile sets are all over the place. It's a mixture of everything, and the theming doesn't seem to stay consistent. Backgrounds are also huge, mix and match, sometimes even deliberately made glitchy looking. That's why it's called a Chaos Tower, I guess. Still a messy presentation. There's just a lot to take in for every room in the stage. Be it some strange visual effect, bizarre enemies designs, intuitive puzzle segments, as if the sheer room size for these on its own is not absurd enough. More isn't always necessarily better. Some of the gimmicks are neat. I do like the Yoku Galaxy portals, some not so much, like the abundance of a black hole gimmick that is present in so many places, as well as the facing shape blocks, where some blocks are even intangible without much to tell graphics wise. That they behave differently. The mini-boss thing, the Simon Says looking thing, it can be pretty mean. The black hole thing after you get rid of all 4 cores is just a rude thing for the first time fights. You can also occasionally get stun locked on the teleporters if you happen to leave certain cores alive.
Oh god. Okay.
There's also a strange bug with the special weapons sometimes being locked out after repeated attempts at Arcane Man. Arcane freaking man! Let's see. Teleporting all around, being erratic as all heck, with fake out telegraphs, and reflecting your shots, disabling your weapons, and even tossing you around the room like a ragdoll. Oh, let's not forget the desperation attack where he becomes completely invulnerable. All to create a wonderful disaster of a fight that takes absolutely zero account to the player's enjoyment. So, because that wasn't bad enough of a fight, let's have another! Now it's the Ascended Arcane Man or something. I don't know. Multiple health bars because of course with a terrible palette, making it impossible to tell how much health is there exactly. Always airborne, more black hole attacks that home in onto you, yet more desperation attacks with absolutely awful visual clutter. He is somehow a little more manageable because his attacks are more pattern-based compared to the normal Arcane Man, but it's still not a very fun of a fight. The story is just way too out there, and it does not fit the Mega Man universe at all, especially not the classic era, at least. Something about souls, death, and other morbid subjects too. See what I mean? How it doesn't fit the generally carefree and colorful nature that is the classic series that is known for. The level was definitely a mess. A memorable experience for sure, but it's not one I would want to come back to. Documented. Entry decoder version and terminated. There is no shortage of written reviews, video playthroughs, and social media discussions about how to make a good level for this contest. The contest rules even link to some of this wisdom. Yet this level repeats all the worst mistakes of Magma 1 and 2, to the point where I would believe you if you told me this was a troll level poking at Magma 2's
Yggdrasil. Yeah, Yggdrasil was I think at least 2 of the judges' least favorite level, and it was my least favorite level as well because goddamn. Anyways.
As seen especially in the hologram areas, the player is constantly bombarded with challenges that take too long to complete. Too many new ideas at once, too many threats, too many different tile sets, too much animation, and or too much pressure to react instantly with checkpoints and power-ups that are too far apart. Screen count is already triple what it should be. These issues make the level feel even longer. Everything about this level is too much. That also goes for the difficulty. The mini boss is hard to dodge, the main boss is outrageously overpaced and unforgiving, and I never want to fight him again. The optional boss at least has some awesome visual effect of sucking up the background, and the power-up cache beforehand is a merciful consideration, but the fight is exhausting. I could commend the inclusion of the official Capcom enemies not represented in the dev kit, and the creativity of using magnet, beam, or point-blank charge shot to pull crates. I can celebrate the generally fun teleporter challenges and the programming skill necessary to create such complex and mostly glitch-free bosses. If I ignore how they clash with each other, I can appreciate the rampant, ridiculous humor and the deep, beat, typo-written lore. There are moments where I can almost set aside my fatigue and frustration enough to start enjoying the experience, but they are meagerly moments, and not enough to save the level from the pitfalls we urged everyone to avoid.
Yeah, I see where there's a skip teleporter, honestly. Anyways, now I'm really curious what Ace Spark has positive to say about this. I bet you were expecting a meme here, perhaps. Maybe that one with Chris, I'm too afraid to ask Pratt. Maybe some abomination of Dev looking like that weird chunkster priest saying why though, in the infamous painting by Fernando Bodero. I don't know, I have things to say. And no, this is not going to be a long rant a la Magmammal 2's Yggdrasil. I know full well what first impression of this stage are like. This is Magmammal's Yggdrasil, people may cry. Well, maybe in a way, yeah. This stage is a confusing ball of surreal insanity. It's weird, it's rather ugly, it's both fatuous and pretentious at the same time. And its arbitrary throws not one but two super bosses with obnoxious special effect and a thing straight out of a Windows 98 screenshot. It feels like a utter mess. And it is. Let's not sell that short. It's a total burning heap of a stage. A heap of what? Underneath that mess, that poor first impression, beneath that cover is a stage that honestly kind of works? There is a very consistent internal logic to what the stage does with its gimmick. The moment when the stage is trying to start to click, so does the rest of the stage. It doesn't throw curveballs of mechanics, it just builds upon what's been set and never really breaks in its internal rules. Even the most obnoxious and potentially confusing of enemies in the stage are in fact fairly basic in their action, just applying changes to Megaman's movement. Things you can deal with when you're prepared. So what's the deal here? What is this stage? Well, to be truthful in terms of mechanics and stage design, I like this? I like this? Yes, actually, I like the challenges here. Some of the puzzles require you thinking head-on, others require you to pay attention to the weird surrounding, because sometimes, just sometimes, there's something out of place. When the stage ultimately utterly fails at its convenience, to say it doesn't teach its mechanic well is an understatement. The player is left flailing badly as they try and pick up what the bleeding hell this stage is trying to ask them. Do you use special weapons to deal with force beam? You can shoot the generators? The one that looks like background objects? Generators? Whatever. Just what the hell is the deal with those reskinned Galaxy Man teleporters and the shapes? Some change in the aesthetic here and there. Force beam generators at the player's eye to teach that mechanic. The galaxies that change the solidity of the black shape, showing a much clearer indication of which one are currently active. The lack of teaching applies to the two bosses, although I feel a lesser extent to the super boss. There's a unique instant death mechanic to Arcane Man, where it drains your life force. The tell that something is happening here is far too subtle. I think that's the key there. Your enjoyment here will come down to how frustrating the learning process is. Once the stage makes sense, it makes sense. There's nothing really all that frustrating about it, but it's just so much. So many things bungled in teaching that I think the stage will struggle with it. Of the two bosses, I didn't find Arcane himself much fun. It tries to pull off all these cool moves, but ends up feeling really clunky to fight. Though the constant shifting of the player, the instant kill moves, arbitrary blocking of the player's shot at in unintuitive time, not a fan. That said, Haterman clearly trying to be a mega hard super boss is the more enjoyable fight. I think this is the one time where teaching elements actually land. Here, have 4 energy tanks. This boss is supposed to hit hard, play hard, use everything against it. It's also got a generally more recognizable pattern and easier tell. Outside of the Aether barrier being a bit hard to spot, it's a manic battle and it's a bit out there for the usual Megaman, but ultimately, I came away positive. For the record at this point, I don't really dislike this Yggdrasil that much anymore either. But Arcane Man is a superior stage by quite a bit. I don't know, man, there was just a bit too much.
Just
a bit too much of everything, honestly. And now I need to refill this shit.
Yep, you need to...
And we're not continuing, but I at least want to see what the next stage is gonna be. Radium Man by the Blade Rodin. And not going to Ogwall on the collectibles. Alright, well... that was not supposed to be a Megaman World 3 stream, but it turned out to be one, and could have ended on a better note for tonight, but what can you